Every healing begins with an initial worsening, and this is now evident at all levels of society. An unbelievably real threatening scenery is building up now, and it is good to step back now and take a new perspective from inner knowledge to certainty that everything has its justification and its meaning. You were born knowing how this game is played and how it will end up. That in the end the good and the light will reap the triumph. That you know that the good people who stand up for truth and peace will gain the victory over the darkness in the end that is familiar to you. About the outcome of the present fight, there is no doubt deep in your inside that you have knowledge of it, and you know exactly why you stand today with both feet firmly on this earth. The inner certainty lets you hold out now and provides you with the farsightedness on which it depends now. The inner certainty that love and your light will triumph in the end lets you grow from the challenges instead of despairing. The inner knowing offers you support and orientation, and staying connected to it is essential for survival now. The reason why you don't need to pay attention to predictions about an event or a solar flash is because there is not one future, and there is not just one Earth and one human collective. There are more than you can imagine, and you get to align with the one that feels best to you. You don't have to wait in anxious anticipation for what some higher dimensional being or collective says is going to happen. So you can decide when it's necessary to stock up on supplies or to build a shelter underneath the surface of the planet. You are the ones choosing the destiny of yourselves as individuals, and you are choosing consciously or unconsciously which version of the human collective you are going to join on its ascension journey. Therefore, we always advise you all to stop looking outside of yourselves, and we always remind you that everything is inside of you. Most importantly, your vibration is inside of you. It's the part of you that tells you what you are aligning with. Do you want to align with the world that is a third dimensional in nature, where there is a battle going on between the forces of good and forces of evil? You can, if that's what you want. Would you rather align with the version of Earth and a version of the human collective where everyone is coming together, uniting, forgiving one another, releasing hate, and moving towards a higher level of consciousness as one unified whole? You can have that experience if that's what you want, and to us that sounds a lot more like a shift in consciousness. The light is shining down on you and loving every bit of who you are. You are a way shower, and you are shining your light in the world, allowing that light to shine upon others and inspire them to do the same. You are bringing about a revolution of light, a grand change in human consciousness that will reverberate throughout the universe for millennia to come. I want to tell you something important, something that will perhaps offer some perspective on what you are doing here. Right now, what you are doing here is a very big deal. What you are experiencing is important, and you are not alone in your experience. And it might be that if you could take a step back and look at the big picture of things, if you could see all that is involved in this entire collective. then perhaps your efforts will be better framed, because they are all rely on each other. It is all interconnected, so much so that there is no separation. We are witnessing what spiritual evolution looks like. We are living in a time when masses of people are waking up, questioning the assumptions that underlie their lives and making changes to their beliefs, attitudes, and their behaviors. And these changes bring layers of light into the dark material world, creating great beauty and abundance of positive outcomes. Now, the earth begins to throw off the people in a power that has never been reached before. These are geological events that will end up regional conflicts and global plans overnight. A new dimension of purification is in store for you, and only those who remain inwardly connected will master this time. Many lives you've lived, and many challenges you've grown from. Now, all lives flow together in one life, and you can fall back on your acquired knowledge, trust in your experience, and build on the power of your consciousness. Now, you are no longer a child, a spiritual adept without knowledge of things, but a light-filled spirit being incarnated on earth and making your unique contribution to the great change and ascension of humanity. The human perspective recedes, and in the midst of the greatest struggles and crises, you become aware of the difference between illusion and reality. Your connection to the divine is now sealed, and your work on earth is now understood by yourself, for you are living your purpose and no longer fighting their battle. So basically, what we are saying is, if something that you are reading or watching or listening isn't about raising your vibration, loving, forgiving, releasing judgment, and healing, then it's not important for you to have that version of reality as a part of your consciousness. You only need to focus on the version of reality that you want to experience. That experience has helped you to determine is the right one for you. So that's our recommendation, and we make it because we see so many falling into more of a treaty type of mentality, an us versus them paradigm, and fear-mongering disguised as spiritual wisdom, and we want to help. By learning how to meditate and connect with the higher dimensional energies and beings, you can feel a sense of purpose and direction in your life. You are showing a new way to deal with these issues by creating peace within yourself. At each given moment, meditation is a key factor in clearing your energy body of garbage, allowing more synchronicity and helping you to achieve the high vibratory state that is optimal for you. Meditation helps to preserve the essence of your being in your physical life and helps to bring you joy. I wish to thank every one of you, every single one of you whose hearts are beating right now, who have come into this life to experience ascension. Congratulations to you all. Thank you so much. I want to take a minute to thank you for all that you've done and your willingness to stand up and be the change agents of this world when everyone else was sitting down in fear. Thank you so much for that. Congrats on your courage. You are the warriors. You are the honored yet nameless workers. You are the ones who have fought in the battle, who have shown their faces in and above the fray, yet somehow earns respect and praise for it. You don't expect recognition. In fact, you do not even want it. You know, it is enough to just be regarded as a member of the brotherhood, or sisterhood that strives to continue what has been started. We are merely one piece of a grand tapestry woven by so many others that we can never hope to fully understand their contributions.